Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the OBZODACT. I am here with Kieran. How's it going, Kieran?
I'm fucking melting.
Why?
Because it's the hottest day of the year.
So far. It reached 36 degrees earlier, which I know there's some countries out there is like, that's kind of the average. But we have no fucking...
We have no air conditioning.
We're not set up for it.
Our houses are built to keep warm in, because the UK's not built for this. So... You
kind of sounded like... As you said, sorry, I almost said something that would piss you off. You sound... The way you just complained there really was reminiscent of like the way... Yeah. Whoa, dead name. Wait, no, I dead named as well. Sorry. No, you went like, we're not built for this. I don't know. It really. I'm a little delirious too because it is very hot.
If that is the case, I will kill myself.
What?
Anyway, it's so warm here, right?
It's the path that they go down usually, so you may as well just fucking do it now.
Yeah.
These fucking tranny types. Anyway.
This great start. Engagement 1%.
No, we need to get the 1%, the base. Actually, no, 1% to engage.
You will get you will get really bad engagement. You'll get good engagement from bad comments.
That's what... Oh, okay.
So you just get a lot of
So
hate.
I get comments, but no one's watching.
Or they might stay watching because they get so annoyed. Like, oh, he's transphobic, but they'll keep watching, but they'll keep leaving more comments. So like your video gets more engagement.
Stay for another 10 minutes. We'll say something else transphobic that you can comment on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not actually a transphobe. I'm not actually a transphobe. Why the fuck would I be afraid of a tranny? No, I'm kidding.
Why would I be scared of them?
I'm not really a transphobe. If you want to be called a he, she, her, they, them, I'll do it. I don't care. I love people. I want people to be comfortable. I also just like making fun of things, and and the idea of a man becoming a woman is so fucking retarded, and it's so funny that I have to say how fucking stupid it is. You pieces. Whoa. You could have done that on the mic.
Yeah, no, I was testing the waters. I was like, I don't know if this is going to be safe or not. So I
you don't want to shit on the mic.
Yeah, I was like, these are probably brand new mics. I don't want to shit on them.
They're not brand new. These are the two old ones.
Oh yeah.
No, I love trannies, and
I do not.
I've got transphobic friends,
especially one in particular. One like individual.
I would be friends with him with her.
With him.
The reason I dead gender, whatever, is because I've known her, this trans person that we're talking about. I'll probably just bleep. But I've known her since before, when they weren't trans. So the period of time which I've known them, it feels like they've been trans. Well, I guess they have been trans less time, but I knew them for a year, like meeting up regularly. When they weren't trans, and then as soon as they kind of went trans, they started to distance themselves from everyone.
Yeah, it felt longer than a year.
For me, it was like a year. I knew them for like a year, like basically 20.
I must have known them
late 2018. We met them, and then 2020. So anyway, I in my head, she is still a he, just because I very rarely see her as a she, because they kind of like. Would just block me every fucking month and go on a meltdown and shit. I'm not saying that trans people are mentally disabled, but she definitely is, and is kind of a retard. But anyway.
I see him as a him, and then he went into a femboy, and then...
That was hot.
I started bullying him, and then he called the police on me.
And he got reported to the local police, and they did nothing. Nothing at all.
And then my parents bullied him as well.
Your parents are just pieces of shit, though. Like, they'll bully anyone. Have we talked about the fucking chicken sitch?
I'm sure we have, but we can mention it again.
Kieran's parents. Have I? I'm just going on an angry rant. I've been ranting. I love trannies. Okay.
In a really angry way.
I love trannies. I think I just like to joke about things. If you're trans and you're watching this is a safe space. It's just also, I just happen to know someone who went trans who also
Was an arsehole.
It was well, I don't know. I think just very
Twat.
Let me fucking complete my thought. Very
Prick.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not even bother trying to think. But no, they just couldn't help themselves but to go just so fucking PC with it. You know, like to where they just had no choice but to basically distance themselves from everyone they knew because we're all kind of like edgy. And,
yeah.
You know, it's like, I can't be friends with someone that says the N-word. You know, that like, because they're part of the
LGBTQ plus.
Kieran, I'm coming in so fucking, I'm sorry about that. I'm just yelling. It's so hot in here.
It is very warm in here.
I'm so, I really was planning on chilling out.
I have basically servers running upstairs that run at like 60 degrees Celsius idle, and that's just pushing out heat. And there's nowhere for it to go because I keep the windows closed because I'm scared of spiders. So
this house is fucked right now. This house is really fucked.
This house is literally turning into a greenhouse.
I have a story.
What's your story?
I got a pint chucked on me at a pub.
What kid did you molest this time?
Look, it's fucking hot out, okay? It's hot out. Doesn't mean that you have to have your kids flaunting around. I'm talking 3-4-year-olds, and these mothers are like, oh, just put on this, this skin tight thing, and then they sweat, and you can see the fucking, I don't want to talk about it, but you can see everything, Kieran. You can see everything. It's bad. Yeah, these parents, they're bad. They're
I don't think it's the parents that's bad.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about the rape sitch, but I've been actually advised not to talk about that. But I'll talk about the pint sitch.
Yeah.
So I raped a child who got a pint chucked on me. I'm kidding. I didn't get a pint chucked on me.
That's good. That's good.
No, okay. Here's what happened. I was at the pub. I've been going to the pub, right? And I see my friends at the pub.
I just realised we're pissed off the trans community and then rape victims within like the first 10 minutes.
Look, I love rape victims. You guys are fucking awesome.
I'm sorry. I think you're trying to tell your story, fam.
Did I say anything bad about trans? I think I just said the word Look, trans people. There's someone who I know who's trans, and they're very clever, and I think they're very clever. And I understand that see, Kieran is really transphobic with that face. But I'm not transphobic. You know, I don't care if you're fucking trans. I personally don't believe you can change your gender. But much in the same way, I don't believe there's a God. I'm not going to go up, I'm not going to think that a Christian is stupid just because they believe something that I don't. You know, like, you can, I don't care if someone believes that you can change your gender. Like, believe what you want, as long as you're not retarded.
I don't mind it as long as it is not shoved in your face. So those.
I want you to fucking shove your fucking malformed, chopped up dick in my face. I want you to I want you to get your dick fucked up for me and shove it, and I want to fellatio this fake flesh cock, and I want you to pump up. Sorry, Kieran, what are you saying?
It's just like, the vegan people in like Cambridge and Huntingdon that just stand there with like an awful fucking video
Oh yeah,
playing.
we filmed them, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the whole premise for our video, do you remember?
It was?
Yeah, because we went up to them, and it was what sparked off me eventually getting ill when I ate chicken in Chicago, and then chucking, is that my phone? Chucking the meat. No, the shit.
Probably.
Nigger, dude.
Dude, that was like 1 billion years ago.
It's so hot.
It is really hot. Do you want to get naked?
Should I calm down? Yeah. Should I try and calm down?
Yeah.
I think, I'm sorry that I've been like yelling this whole, I probably haven't been making much sense either. I've just been so fucking pissed off with the heat.
It's fine.
So, okay, here's the story. Oh wait, no, I should ask you first. Hold up. I kind of want to... Real life war or video game war?
You was telling me a story about why you got a beer chucked on you.
Real life war or video game war?
Video
Answer the
game
fucking
war.
question. Why?
Or like, because like real life war, you have to go outside.
And it's hot out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, the beer story.
Yeah. Is that better? Fuck's sake.
Hey, Oliver, blur this shit. Whoa! Hey, do you want to see a funny gag? I do the dick out one side and the balls out the other. Hold up.
This isn't gay, I swear.
It's kind of funny. It's like... I remember once there was a girl who wanted a dick pic, and that's what I sent flaccid. Oh no, it was even better because I had a hole in my pants, so I put my dick through the hole and then my balls out the side.
Did she reply after that?
She was like, she was, I can't fucking remember. This was like last year, but I think she just found it funny and said, "Wow, that's hot." But I think she was mainly found it funny.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that is funny.
Oh god, look, it's my hair.
You're so fucking hairy, dude.
And I seem hairier because all my hair is just glazed and sweat.
I like. There's like
This is so gay.
This is gay. They're like the comparison. Like I look like a fucking twink.
I think you need to
Oh wait,
kill some.
how far are in? Okay, 12 minutes. I was gonna mention something, but I feel like it's too early in. I'll give it another.
Oh, the dad thing?
No.
Oh, there's another thing.
There's another thing.
You gonna remember
it? It's talking about the hair thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta make sure I don't.
It's just
flash from now on.
just in case Fran or Sophie decide, oh look, it's a Kieran pod, and
I don't know if they'd have made it past what just happened.
yeah, that is true.
Oh, Fran would. Sophie would be. So they were watching on their TV, and Sophie's like, "Oh no, turn this off." And Fran's like, "Yeah, give me a sec. I'll turn it off. You go to bed."
And then he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay, yeah, he's definitely not watching it at this point. My ass is shaved.
You shaved your ass.
Well, I didn't. Shawnee did.
Why? Wait, with a razor?
Yeah.
Is it coming through spiky?
It did initially. It's like coming out a little bit like soft now, but it's still kind of soft.
Why did she do that?
She got bored.
It's just boredom.
Yeah.
Shaving you.
Well, like occasionally she'll give me
shaving.
like a full body massage, and it's really nice when she gives me a butt rub. Like,
Oh, it is.
that is really.
You like your
fucking-
butt being touched?
Yeah,
That's like.
but it's weird because
I hate my butt being touched.
Shawnee said, like, I don't remember this, but apparently when like we first started going out, I didn't like my butt being like looked at or touched.
And then she slowly started pegging you more and more.
Yeah, and then now I'm just like, okay, yeah, you can give me like a full ass rub.
And it feels good.
It does
Because
feel
it's very sensitive. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like it being touched.
And like she has like this like oil bar that like she'll like rub on her hands, and then like, oh, dude, it's like the greatest.
Does she
ever.
like rubbing your butt?
I think so. Yeah.
She likes your butt.
Yeah, she likes my butt.
Oh. That's so fucking hot.
Yeah. Literally today, she was like, "Can I see your butt?" I was like, "Okay."
Really? She asked for butt pics.
Yeah.
A girl asking a guy for butt pic. I haven't heard of that, but like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind sending a butt pic or my butt being admired, but just, if you're gonna, I just don't like my butt being touched. I don't know what to say. I enjoy every other part of my body being touched. Feet, even. I mean, it's not like fucking enjoyable sexually, but like, you know how people's feet are very sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, I would prefer someone to touch my foot than my butt, which I maybe.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah. Look, I'm not gay. I ain't fucking gay. No one's touching my butt.
I'm not gay, but like, it feels good.
There's a reason that Shawnee's never been on camera.
Yeah, she's actually a man. She has a voice filter on.
Hold on, listen. That was zero filtration. Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh, come on, go on.
No.
That is bad.
No,
Oh, fuck, it's still in there.
I have limits.
That's in there. It went in.
I have limits. That is one of my limits. I'll look at your cock, but I won't smell your farts.
Yeah, because that would be gay.
Yeah.
Because that's like that's like post nut, and then it's like you fart the cum out or whatever.
Yeah, it's like bubbling out.
Yeah. Oh, That's hot.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Where was we going with this?
I was
talking about my shaved ass.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so now I shove a shaved ass.
And you're gonna keep it shaved?
I'll probably still let it grow back. Like, I can't
Is it coming through though? Spiky.
It did initially, like, a few days later.
Mm.
And it was so fucking itchy.
Yeah.
It was awful. I take it, like, you've shaved your ass.
I haven't shaved my ass, but I've shaved my pubic region before, and it sucks. Yeah. And then just even here where anything that rubs together where stubble will come through.
Yeah. But yeah, now it's fine.
It's fine now.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of come through a bit more.
It's coming through a bit more. Yeah, it's not spiky.
I would say you might need to do the scene from Bruno and get your ass waxed.
I'm not getting my ass waxed.
Because it will last a lot longer, and when it comes back through, you know how like when you shave, it comes through like a spike?
Yeah.
It's because like you've cut the hair off, and it's continuing from where it was growing. But when you pull out the roots, it has to recreate the hair follicles, so then it comes out smooth. So even when it does eventually come back, it won't even itch.
I'm still not going to do it. I don't think that's going to be as relaxing.
I want to wax your ass.
You're not going to wax my ass.
Oh, fuck.
But
Have I got my notifications on?
Is it me?
I think it's me. This is freaking me out.
Oh. You're popular.
I don't usually... It's because I turned my notifications on today for the first time in a million years.
Oh, wow. Anyway, sorry. Back to your beer on you.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I kept sidetracking.
No, thanks for sidetracking. I think that's the whole fucking point of this. If you ever have anything
you look very buff.
I do?
I was looking at your arms.
Do I really?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hold up.
What the fuck?
See that?
I don't even think you need to do that. What the fuck?
Am I buff?
Yes!
No. I think what it is...
Dude, no, you have muscle in your arms.
I have muscle. I think I have more muscle than you.
Yeah,
but,
obviously, I look like a fucking twink.
But it's not buff. It's just a bit. It's a bit.
It's just weird because
I'm more skinny than most. I think I have less muscle than most.
When you do your arm like that, it's
You getting turned on?
a little bit, yeah.
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 You want me to fight? You want me to get your dick in between my biceps?
That's fucking weird. You know for a fact that's a thing, though.
You can fuck. Yeah.
Fuck the bicep.
You can fuck my tit.
Oh.
You know? Look at this. I don't know if I actually... Oh, there it is. It's a little glazed. I'm just getting glazed, and taking the clothes off isn't working. I thought you were going to do it with me. I feel a bit naked now.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Alright. You've got shoes on and everything.
Yeah. I'll take my shoes off.
Okay, at least take your shoes off.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, tell me about your beer glaze story.
Alright, so, I hang out at the pub. My local. I won't mention any names. I won't mention any pub names or whatever.
I know you're local though, so yeah, that's fine.
In fact, but there is a video that I want to show in this clip that might actually give away some of the information that I'm hiding. But whatever. There's a pub, and I'll go there, meet my friends there. I'm a bit of a bullshit artist, and I wind people up a little bit, but nothing like terrible. Oh, thank you, Kieran. Nothing terrible. You know what I mean?
I just whacked the microphone, so I just deafened like two people.
I didn't do anything too bad, like there's a guy there who's homophobic, and so whenever he's around, I'll yell loudly, say like, "Oh, can I bum a fag?" From a different guy, and I'll start something like, "Oh, I love sucking on this fag," and then he'll be like, "I'm really gonna fucking hit you in a minute," and everyone, that's
Wait,
probably the worst of it.
Is this the same people that you wound up another time?
That was the Mandem. Did I mention that on the pod?
Yeah. No, you told me about it, I think.
There was another time where I wound up a bunch of guys at the pod, at the fucking, at the pub.
The pub.
Because I just sat. I can't remember. Basically, I wind people up a bit, but it's never like I never attack anyone or anything. I never do anything too bad. But I think I just really got on the nerves of these two girls. That basically I don't know really what it is that I did. And I'm saying this genuinely. Like I have no idea why. One of them really didn't like me from the start. The other was, I think, would have tolerated me if her friend wasn't so fucking pissy with me.
Right.
But I'm giving you the pre-context that I am a wind-up merchant, and I probably did just wind them up, and I can't remember why or how.
Okay.
But I'm sure that happened. But all I remember is sitting down with them and them giving me, the first time I met them, the reason I sat down with them, by the way, is because they were hanging out with my friends. Right. And I'm there to see my friends, and they're here, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I probably, was just a bit like, whoa, hey, whoa, what's going on? I'm excited to sit down and drink water, and just fucking, everyone else is their energy's gonna go down as they drink, and I'm just gonna stay at fucking 10, and I, I'm just gonna, oh, fuck, and I'll have some nicotine, and I don't usually smoke, and so it's like making me all wired, and, I think I just got on their nerves, and they were like, oh, what the fuck, this guy, can he just shut up? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just, can you hear me? Hello, and,
can you hear me? Hello.
Doing all that shit.
That's an old one.
I mean, just, they're giving it to me, so I'm giving it back, is how I saw it. And that's how my friends saw it as well, I'm not on my own in thinking that how mean they were to me is unjust. One of them in particular was very, very mean constantly, and it would get to the point where, from the moment I'd sit down with my friends, they'd be like, oh god, he's here, and I'd even be talking genuinely, like I'd just be talking to you, for example, and then she wouldn't even be involved in the conversation. She'd be like on the other table and go, god, he's talking again, like saying it loudly. Like one of my friends called it audible eye rolling. That's kind of what she would do.
Right.
And so anyway, eventually we film a TikTok together, me and this girl, because she's just filming TikToks by herself, and I'm like, oh, I'll do one with you, and I'm like, I'm famous. I tell her that I'm famous.
Nice.
And
I mean, you are.
I am famous.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, I'll be in it. Yeah. And so this is the one that hates me. And we film a TikTok together, and I'll play it now. So that's her. She hates me.
What do you mean? Like, she hates you? It's like...
So...
Like, it's obvious you guys were having a good time.
I think, it's a bit deceptive, the video.
Yeah.
If you were there, you would see, like, she would really prefer it if I wasn't there, But I think she just wanted to film, and I was like, I'll film something with me, look. And I told her that dance, I said, we'll do this trend. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, no, just follow my lead. And then I just spaz out a bit, and she's like, oh, fuck, what am I doing? Anyway, we filmed that. It gets, circles around the town, the video. Everyone's kind of like talking to her about it, like, oh shit, you were in that video with that guy who pretends to be retarded.
Oh, no.
And then the next time I see her, she's like, and she's been such a bitch with me this whole fucking time. Like, she would never say anything nice to me, ever. Like, not once has she tried to be nice to me. She comes to me and says, Oliver, we filmed that video. Do you mind deleting it, please? And it's so fake. She's been so fake. I just tell her, sorry, I don't know the password. And obviously I've been posting every day since then. She knows I'm the password. And she's like, and then instantly, no, but you need to fucking delete it because it's my fucking face in the video. You need to delete it. And I'm like, no, you see, I enter the fugue state when I post these videos. I don't know the password. I'm trying to explain to her the law, but
the law.
she's like, no, you need to fucking delete it. She's very angry.
The
Whatever.
law.
And that's the first time, and we kind of leave it there. And then the next time we meet up, she is like, it's like a 2-3 hour argument. Like 2-3 hour argument.
Fuck. Why does this never happen when I'm in blank?
I guess, like, I don't know. We don't spend that long at the pub. But I do drink quite a bit and get rowdy sometimes. But this time I was completely sober. And this 2-3 hour argument was purely just a culmination of her being very mean. And I keep saying, oh, she's very mean to me, as if it's like, I don't care whether someone's mean to me. It's not like, if I'm like, if I wind you up and how you take that is to be mean to me, like, I get it. I don't necessarily go out of my way to try to wind people up. I try and make, like, jokes and hope that people can kind of, like, and then in the hopes that the people that can kind of take it will then want to hang out with me, and then I can be myself making these silly jokes, and I don't ever have to kind of hide that, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It would just be very exhausting to try and think through everything I say around someone, to try and like, oh God, I'm gonna upset her if I
don't want to weird them out, I don't want to
exactly
them.
yeah. And I'm a wacky guy, you know. I'm so weird and wacky.
You're
people
so
just can't
quirky.
understand. I'm quirky.
You're quirky.
And people just can't handle my quirkiness when you know I want to talk about nigger rape or whatever at the pub.
You know, standard stuff that you talk about.
But no, I wouldn't take it that far. But you know what I mean? I'd say something that would wind them up. Like, I would just be like, I remember saying, "Oh, I've got fucking sauce on me," whatever, and just licking it off, whatever, and then being like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I'll be like, "Well, at least it's not shit," you know. Like, imagine if I just shit myself right now and ate it, you know, just trying to be stupid.
That's
and
funny.
Yeah, and then if I act like that, then people who find it funny will be like, "Oh, that guy's funny. You know, I can be stupid with him as well."
Yeah.
And then if people don't like it, they can, you know, then they can be mean to me, whatever. I don't care. But the reason I'm saying her being mean, like, as in a bad way, I'm not saying she shouldn't have been mean. If that's how she wanted to act, it's up to her.
Yeah.
But it just means that when it comes to asking for something from me, like deleting a video, it's not going to fucking happen. You've been mean to me. Like,
yeah.
If you want to be mean to me, it's fine, but then don't expect me to do any kind of favor.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, anyway, we met up this night, and I'd been at the hospital with my friend, and I really wanted to get back that night as well, to get back to my friend in hospital.
Yeah. And
so I wasn't drinking, and I was kind of like, the whole time thinking about, when can I leave? I was kind of on edge about fucking leaving, and she's arguing with me, but if I'm honest, my pride takes over, and I'm like, I gotta fucking see this through. I've got to argue my point. I've got to win this argument, because this fucking bitch is making the stupidest points. Oh, you're not allowed to post it, and she's been posting shit of me on her thing. What? You know, and you know, it's so fucking hypocritical. And it's like, look, you know, I don't want to delete it. Oh, it's everyone's talking about it. Just, it's so simple just to delete it. And at first, I was winding her up. I was like, I'm in the fugue. Oh, I can't enter the fugue state right now. Whatever. I can't. Blah blah blah. But eventually, after an hour and a half or two of like kind of making puns and jokes at her, I kind of realized, okay, I've got to try and level with her a bit and just be like, look, I'm not deleting it because you've never been nice to me, and my friends who are here with me were saying, yeah, look, we've seen it. You know, you've always been mean. Why are you expecting to do this back? You know, why are you expecting him to be nice? You know, why don't you just giving it back? And I was like, look, it's not going to be deleted. And she keeps saying, oh, we'll be friends. You know, if you delete it, we can be friends. And I'm just like, I don't want anything to do with you. Yeah. I literally said, we're never going to be friends. I want us to stay like this. It's all right like this. You can hate me, and I can continue to goof off, and that's fine. Yeah. You know, I can continue to get on your nerves in whatever way that happens. I don't really understand why you know it's so annoying to you, but if I'm really that fucking annoying, that's the way it is. You know, I kind of do see why I'm that annoying in a way. But you know, I'm anyway. I get up. I'm like, because she's really fucking. By the end of the 2 or 3 hours, she's like, you know, threatening to hit me. You know, she grabs my glasses at one point. You know, it's really getting to almost violent. And I'm like, look, I'm just gonna walk away. I get up and I walk off, and she follows me. I make sure to keep my hands up, you know, the whole time, just in case anyone sees her hit me, and I don't want anyone to think anything. So I like go off, and you know, then I think I've got to move my car. You know, I just don't want to do anything to my car. She didn't really say she was going to do anything to my car, but I just thought
she was angry. You don't know what she could have done.
Yeah, and she was very drunk as well. Actually, I should mention that, and just screaming at me. And to be fair, like when someone's mean to me. In the end, I was trying to calm her down. Like, look, genuinely, you know, there's no legal obligation for me to delete it. You've been very mean, so you can't. Why expect me to do something for you? You know, But at first, I really should have started with that, because at first what I was being like was, you know, she'd say it's easy to delete it, and then I'd be like, no, I can't figure it out. You know, I just can't. I was just dismissing her arguments and winding her up. So I did wind her up a lot, but it's because she's never been nice to me, and I just thought, fuck it. Anyway, I go to move my car, and then the bar lady's like, Oliver, you have to come back and talk, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'll be back. And I move my car, I go back, and then the bar lady's like, okay, so Oliver, you're gonna have to delete the video. And I say, I'm sorry. You know, this is someone I get along with. She's very nice. And I'm like, I'm sorry. You're very nice. If it was you asking for it, then I would. But since I know that she's now going through other people to try and get this deleted, it's staying up. And I tell her straight up, there's nothing that can be done to convince me to delete it. It's staying up.
Yep.
Sorry, this is taking very long to explain.
No, it's juicy.
Hopefully the
payoff.
The payoff. You know the payoff.
Yeah.
Hopefully how the payoff comes about is worth it.
No, this is getting good.
But you know, she's like, well, it's technically filmed on the property of the pub. You know, it's filmed outside the front.
Yeah.
We have ownership of the footage. And I said, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I basically said, well, if it comes down to it, I will try and argue that I own the footage. You know, I basically just say, there's no way I'm going to willingly delete it. I would have to be legally obligated to, and there'd have to be proof that I'm legally obligated to.
Yeah, there's no way that would hold up in court anyway. I
don't think so. I mean, it's like, I don't think so. But anyway, she's you know, she's off trying to cool down this lady in the TikTok that doesn't want to be posted. And to be clear, you know, I would have, if she was at all nice to me ever, and you know, we were friends, and you know, she wasn't a big meanie, you know, basically just saying the most horrible shit she could whenever I open my mouth, you know, like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, who gives a fuck what you think? You know, like, but that's basically how she would talk. Basically, just deliberately being a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not even, and the thing is, I never took it personally, because I could just tell, like, she was trying as hard as possible to be mean.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just uncalled for.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, how are you guys doing? And like, no one's talking to you, just sit down and drink and leave. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the introduction to, it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to talk to you for the rest of the night. But it was like this particular night, I started to wind her up. I think just because I was like so, like, at a 10 already, you know, like, because with the video and stuff, I'm not doing it. I remember her do it. She was like doing this thing where she's like, God, is he fucking talking still? And so I started doing that to her. Whenever she would talk, I'd be like, can you just be quiet? I was just telling her to shut up. And I'd be doing this, oh my God, she's fucking talking, give me a headache. Yeah. And that's when it started spiraling off.
Yeah.
So I was giving it back and I was being mean back. But you know, I basically, you know, if someone's like that, I'm not gonna do shit for them. I've made that point a few times.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. Anyway, I'll try and get some forward momentum in the story. I'm with the bar lady.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm on coke, don't I?
Yes. Are you on coke?
This is probably what a conversation with my dad is like.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the bar lady, and she's like, "You gotta delete it." Some blah 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 blah. I'm like, "I'm never doing it. I'm not deleting it." And she's like, well, what if they mass report it? I'm like, I'll sooner nothing's going to convince me to delete it. Nothing. And she comes up, the lady who doesn't want to be in a TikTok, and she's like, oh, so can I talk? You know, can we talk about it? You know, acting nicey with the bar lady here to mediate. And I say, and she looks to the bar lady, so is he going to delete it? Are you going to delete it then? You know, thinking that she's won.
Convinced you through the bar lady.
Yeah, because she thought the bar lady's going to come at me hard. But she did. She was like, come on, you got to delete it. And I was like, I'm not. And for these reasons, she was like, all right, I get it. You know, she's been very mean. You've got no reason to... She kind of understood what I was saying in the end.
You stood your ground.
I stood my ground. Even though, like, I felt that was the worst I felt. Like, I felt fine, like, arguing my point to this fucking bitch, like, who was grabbing at me and screaming at me and just being like, look, you're horrible, I'm never deleting the video. Like, but then when it comes to, like, someone who's actually, like, in the middle of it, and just like, Oliver, look, can you just just for the sake of putting this to rest, for my sake, blah blah blah. I'm like, I understand it would make things a lot easier for you. You're very nice, but
it's not happening.
It's not happening. The video's gonna stay up. I want her to hate me. Or not that I want her to hate me, but I don't want to be the one who fixes things.
Yeah.
She's been so horrible. I'm gonna do nothing in the way of making things good between us. You know what I mean?
Why would you want a friendship with someone you acts like that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm all right. When I say I don't like, I mean, I would be all right with around her. I wouldn't be mean to her ever.
Yeah.
Unless she's like constantly giving it to me, then I would give it back. But it's more just like I'm not gonna fix anything. I'm not gonna like go in the way of like trying to make friends.
No, that makes sense.
Anyway, she got. Sorry, I'm really fucking. I'm really over explaining all this. She comes over, but it was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
She comes over. She's talking to me. She's talking to the bar lady. Like, you can delete it. And the bar lady's kind of, and I say, no, I just straight up say, no, I'm never deleting it or doing anything for you. I just say something like that. Yeah. And she looks straight to the bar lady like, what? You haven't convinced him to delete it? And she's like, well, excuse me, but, she's coming all I try and explain my point of view. I'm like, look, I do these pranks. I film people without their permission all the time. And I put them in my videos,
Yeah.
So if I'm willing to put these people, who are probably very nice people, in my videos for the sake of, creating some piece of content.
Yeah.
What makes you think that when someone's being the worst person ever to me, what makes you think I would? Oh, okay. For them, I would make the exception and delete it. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. And she's just saying like, well, you shouldn't be filming anyone anyway. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I get where I get where you're coming from. I disagree. No, never deleting the video. Can we move on? And she's just fucking like, no. I tried to ask you nicely, and I think it's when I think this is what tips her over the edge when I basically said to her, because she said, look, didn't I ask you nicely? And I said, you did ask nicely. You did, but I don't believe that you were being genuine. And I think I said, I don't think you're capable of actually being nice. I think I said something like that to her.
Oh.
I said, I mean, and I'm sure she is. I'm sure if you know her, if you're friends with her, if you're like, I'm sure her mum, for example, probably thinks, oh, my sweet girl, and she's probably a nice person to the right people and just chosen to be a piece of shit to me. I'm sure that's the case. But from what I've seen, I don't believe she's capable of being nice. I guess to me is what I should have said. But what I said was...
It sounds like she's a very much pick-me girl.
Oh my god. Everyone who I've told about this has said, yeah, she's a pick-me girl.
Really?
Everyone. Yeah, fucking everyone. So I said that. I said, look, I don't think you were being genuinely nice. I don't think you're capable of being nice. I think you're a horrible person, and I never want to be friends with you. And I don't want to fix this. I want it to stay how it is, and the video's staying up. And that's it. There's nothing you can say. That's basically what I said. And she's like, oh, can I just have a drink? And she takes the bar lady's drink, by the way. It's not even her drink. She takes the bar lady's pint of cider, boom, chucks it over me. And, and then the bar lady's like, right, out. Get out of here. And she's like, yeah, right, get out of here. And she like storms off. And
I take it she's barred?
No.
What?
Anyway, I'm there laughing. I find it pretty funny. And then
she didn't like chuck the glass at you. She just emptied it on you, or like.
Oh, and sorry, yeah. She didn't chuck the glass on me. No, she held it like this,
Oh right.
Whipped it over me.
Whipped it. Okay.
So yeah, but the glass made no contact with me. It was just purely drenched in cider.
Sorry. It's like Jesus.
Yeah, no. She didn't get the glass on me. She storms off, and the bar lady's like, right, she's gonna be barred. But she's been back since, and I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered if she comes back. And in my eyes, like, I'm not too bothered about getting a drink poured on me. And it's, it was a bit annoying because it was like midnight by this point, and it meant I had to stay up longer to have a shower or whatever.
Yeah,
that was the annoying part. I'm never like, I'm not worried about making a mess. It didn't bother me. I think, as far as I can tell, if you know, as long as she's not going to actually do anything physically harmful, like when she was threatening to punch me.
Yeah.
You know, because she even threatened to punch me in front of the bar lady, which is kind of fucking stupid. As long as shit like that doesn't happen, you know, that's where I'd be like, okay, well, I want it to be barred. But if she's going to fucking chuck a pint over me, then I'm like, maybe if I had a pint as well, I'd have chucked it back, you know, fucking make a mess. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
About, you know, it's just liquid. But yeah, she was supposed to be barred.
And she has not.
And she has not been barred.
She sounds like a proper fucking boot.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think probably just not everyone knows about it, you know, and that's why she comes back in.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was that. It was fun. It was fun in the sense that I was arguing. I think the whole time I felt like I was on the side of righteousness.
Yes.
I was like,
you had the high ground.
I felt the whole time like, you know, everyone there had my back, you know. It was just her and her friend, who probably is a lovely person, but just hanging it, because she was trying to be like, oh, don't worry, he's probably just keeping the video up because he likes you, you know, like saying that kind of shit. I'm like,
yeah.
You have no idea what the point. It's like, fuck, neither of you are listening to what I'm saying, and so I'm not gonna listen to you. Fuck you, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Video staying up.
Definitely a pick me girl. 100%.
Anyway, I went on about that for like ages. Probably about 30 minutes, really. Like, because we were going before I restart the camera.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's the story.
Jeez.
I think I apologize for taking so long to tell that. I could probably concised it, but I did want to make the point clear that, look, if I'm like, if I filmed that, because it's not even like that weird. It's like, you saw the video. It's just a fucking silly dance. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about keeping the video up. And say I filmed that with someone who I got along with, or not even someone who I got along with, just some random person. I film it, and because, you know, it's not that important to keep up a video like that.
No.
You know, and they came up to me like, oh, can you just delete that? I'd be like, yeah, sure. I don't care. Like, if it was part of like a bigger video, maybe I'd find one a bit and be like, well, you know, actually it's important for me to keep it up, because it's like, you know, you're just one part of this big video.
Part of the law.
Huh?
A part of the law.
You're part of the law, yeah. Like, for example, if that guy, you know, with the red beard, whatever, that real nice guy in the Christmas video, if he saw me and came and was like, oh, can you delete that? I would have to tell him, like, look, you're so nice, you're such a nice guy, and I'm sorry, but no, I'm not deleting it. It's such a good part of the video.
And then he'd lay you out.
Then he'd let me out.
Lay you out.
Then he'd probably lay me out, yeah. You know, but if it's just like a short little thing, I didn't give a shit about the video, and if she reports it and it gets taken down, that's fine. But I'm gonna re-upload it.
Yeah.
And it's just because of how she was with me. You know, if someone was kind, you know, and being actually like, oh, can you just delete it? Yeah. But that night, I got another video of her. And
did you upload it?
I haven't uploaded it. But here's my plan. So, either her or her friend sent a video of me in my Domino's uniform to my work.
Right.
Because I work for Domino's, and one of the things you're not allowed to do as a Domino's employee is wear your uniform at a pub. It's kind of retarded.
Okay. Yeah,
but
that's a bit weird.
You know, and I was genuinely just drinking water. I don't think they believed me, but I was genuinely just drinking water in the Domino's uniform. That's when I was going to the ruckus was caused. But the video was literally of just me sitting there with the Domino's uniform, and they sent that into my work. I don't know if they did that to try and get me in trouble. You know, they might
surely would have.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know if that's what their intent was behind it. But maybe it was to try and get me in trouble. But then at work they were like, look, you know, we're not gonna fire you. Yeah. But if anyone else higher up sees this, there might be no choice and you might have to go, kind of thing. Yeah. So now my plan is, if anything comes of that, I might just post this new one.
Yeah, fucking do it.
The thing is, though,
at that point, fucking we'll go on cameras blazing. We'll go with
Let you come in the
360 cam, and I'll come in filming.
Believe that. Okay, yeah. I mean, that'd be maybe
If she gets you fired, we will bring the storm to her.
yelling.
Fucking zoom in and everything.
Wait, we do the Indian character. We wait for her to walk down the street
With the rug.
Yeah. Okay, I have this new character.
Oh no.
Basically, I'll cover a rug in piss and shit and hold it across the pathway. Real piss and shit and vomit. And hold it across the pathway. So the only way to get around it would be to go through the piss shit rug that I'm holding up, or to walk onto incoming traffic. We'll make sure there's incoming traffic. So there's either the danger of death or
Piss, shit, and
vomit. And we'll do that to her and just be like, "You'll buy a rug! You'll buy a fucking rug now!"
Yeah.
And I'll be in blackface.
That's gonna get taken down.
I'll be in Nigface.
Yeah, okay, that's better.
I'm really sweating away this fucking one
Yeah,
logo.
I'm switching between hands to make sure it doesn't get sweaty.
It's bad enough to where, like, I'm worried about the electrics, the sweat.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I've been holding it here to try and keep this, like, steady, and it's like... Anyway.
Yeah.
No, she's a lovely person, and, we just got off on the wrong foot. So this is, like, a few days later after the incident. I saw she was in the pub, and, she ignored me, I ignored her. Walked past each other. I'm fine with it just being like that. You don't need to get barred.
Which if that
It's really funny, but I'm gonna bleep it all. It's really funny. Wait, Kieran's making jokes that will have to be bleeped.
You got a really big hole in your sock.
I thought you were gonna say pants. That freaked me out. I was like, "Fucking, we have to blur the whole thing."
Your first initial reaction was to look down at your cock.
Yeah, I like the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
The SpongeBob socks.
I don't think I'm wearing SpongeBob underwear. No, I'm wearing tacos today.
Oh, that's nice. You should have got them out, dude. I'm wearing mixtape pants.
These ones are quite tight. That's all. Yeah. I don't want to get aroused on camera,
Have I? I think I told that everything I wanted to tell about that story. I don't know what else I would even.
I have a story.
I slapped my friend's cock around. That's another thing I wanted to say. But anyway, that's enough.
I have a story.
I backhanded my friend's cock at the same pub.
Yeah, I think.
And he says that he's not gay.
He's definitely gay.
He asked for it, and was waiting for me to fellatio him. I refused.
He's so gay.
Anyway, you what's your story, Kieran?
It's now a little bit late in, so I think I can get away with this. Am I allowed to use names or?
Oh, with my dad?
Yeah.
Just say my dad.
Okay, so I do like work for Oliver's dad, like with computers and shit. And this weekend just gone, I was down like doing like a Windows 11 upgrade thing, and was waiting for it to like update. And I love Oliver's dad. I just want to make this clear. I love Oliver's dad. He's great.
I love my dad. He throws me around. It's hot.
But just like how Oliver was like talking at me just then, and I would just occasionally go, yeah. I get
that from my dad.
It was like that. It was in his office, and he was just talking at me. And the company that we bought computers from, I won't name it, but he basically he had to ring them up, and he basically rung like their direct number, which is obviously like a call center. And
I know what you're gonna say. He's done this before.
He got through to an Indian guy. And
did he immediately hang up?
He immediately hung up. And he was like, I have an Indian friend. It's like the whole like, I'm a Mexican gardener. That's why I'm okay with Mexican. It was like, I have an Indian friend. I don't mind Indians. It's just whenever I get them on the phone, they're just always bullshitting.
yeah, that's it. Did you laugh?
I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, like I just put the phone down straight away, And then I called back.
Until an Indian doesn't pick up. It's the same guy again. Oh, fuck's sake.
And he was saying, like, he did that when your brother was in the room, and apparently...
Yeah, that's the time that I've seen it, yeah.
He looked directly at your dad, and he was just, like, fucking mortified.
Who? Your dad?
Your brother.
My brother. Oh. No, okay, so that's what my dad thinks, that my brother was mortified, right?
Yeah.
My brother's accounting of the story was just that dad was trying to fix his tablet or whatever and calls the thing, and the Indian guy picks up, fucking hell, hangs up. And I think it's just the immediacy of it, you know what I mean? And like, because you can hear it, you can just about hear it, hello, silent, boom, And my brother, I think, how my brother put it was just like, it's just so funny that you just didn't even give him a chance, It's just like, it's just, what fucking, this poor guy, just, his very being is being rejected.
And like, he added on, like, I don't mind them, like the support in, like, our country, but it's when they like get support from other countries, I absolutely hate it. I was like,
what does that mean?
So, like, you know how you can ring a company and, like, their support is, like, based in, like, another, like, company like India because it's cheaper.
Right, okay,
compared to, like, a call centre in the UK.
So he's alright with Indians over here. Wait, that's actually a bit of reverse racism. He's alright with the Indians if they're over here, but if they're in their own country, that's bad. I think... That's like reverse racism, isn't it?
I think if they have an Indian accent, I don't think it would talk to them. But, he refused to talk to them. And then he just came out with, your dad's racist, isn't he?
Spitting facts, I think. Spitting facts.
I was just set back, but I was not prepared for your dad just to come out with, your dad's racist, isn't he?
Yeah, we're all friends here. We can talk about this.
And I was just like... Yeah, I guess he is.
I love how my dad's very rarely interacted with your dad, but they just pick up on it, like racists. They're like,
and just think when it was, I thought he was, because he's done like a joke about it before. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, why is like every dad like racist?
That makes me feel, because I'm not racist, but I make the jokes. And so it's like, no, it's just because I was raised by a racist, and now I have to make fun of it, it's part of me, but I don't agree. It's like I'm battling with it. But you are racist.
My dad is just so openly racist. Like, I can say this on the pod, there was a Palestine, like a protest.
Are the Palestinians versus Israel? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, I'm so retarded.
And there was like this massive protest. It was like split up in like 3 sections. It was like the first bit, it was like this lady with like a megaphone going, "Free, free Palestine," and then like everyone else would do it. It's like a chant. And then the second section was like another lady with like a megaphone going, "Stop killing kids! Stop killing kids!" And then like there was another one of like another guy. I can't remember what he was shouting.
And what did your dad say?
And my dad, like, there was this other like couple just in the line at Subway, just like waiting to be served.
Were they of colour?
They was of colour. And my dad just goes, "Oh, they've got to do this on our streets." I'm not with you. I don't even want to be associated with you in public when you do this.
But then he makes a good chant though.
And then he makes like a sly remark because they was going free, free Palestine. He goes free, free my grenades. As in like blow them up.
That's so stupid.
And I just went, "Dad, you can't say that," because like the colour in front, like the people in front, they was of colour, and the people working at Subway, they was of colour, and he kept going on about it. Like we sat down, and
was it you, him, and your mum?
No, it was me, my dad, and my sister and her partner, and some of Courtney's sister.
Oh, you're
partner.
Getting your suit done.
Yeah, that's when we was getting the suit done. And like the protest had gone, and we were just sitting there, was like eating our Subway. And then all of a sudden he just goes, "Oh, I can't believe they was doing that protest." It's like, it's been like done and gone like 10 minutes ago, and you're just bringing it back up again for no reason.
Pissed off about it.
He's so pissed off about it. He brought it up again, and then like he left it, and then like obviously we walked back to the car, got in the car, and then he brought it up again. He's like,
he was seething.
He was
his
seething
streets
over a protest.
I mean, I don't get the politics behind it.
Yeah, I don't get the whole. I don't get what's going on, but I guess it's not great. And he was like, "Well, what are we meant to do about it? What's the point in this protest?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Just shut up and eat your Subway."
You were worried about getting your food span.
Yeah,
that's what I would be worried about.
I was worried about getting like fucking stabbed because it's Peterborough.
Because they are violent people. These these coloureds.
Oh,
you say that to your dad. Oh, Dad, I'm worried we're gonna get stabbed. No, you should be worried. Look at them. Oh, dads. Yeah, no.
yeah.
That's the thing, like it's once upon a time it was the cool thing to be racist, and now we've all got to pretend it's not cool. But really, if you're going to take anything away from this podcast, it's that
don't be racist unless it's funny.
I was going to say be racist seriously and have no humor about it. That's what I was going to say.
I guess that kind of works. Yeah, it was it was an eventful fucking Sunday, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because you don't leave the house, and the one time you leave, it's like
there's just always something going on.
Yeah, it never bothered. Honestly, I get it. I get the fucking concern with the racism, and it. I have a friend. Her grandma is like constantly doing that kind of shit. She just had a run-in with like she had to take her grandma to go get her blood taken or something, and she was just being like really racist in front of like all the staff, the black staff, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
And it's just like, and obviously she was just stuck in that situation with her. She couldn't leave her grandma there while, and it's just, I can see why, like, oh, it's so frustrating for you. But I can't lie, I think I am able to, in my head, just be like, look, they're a separate person from me. And when my dad, says some fucking racist shit, even if it's in public, it doesn't really. I don't know. I just it's like it's not.
Like it doesn't bother me if like
I feel very separate from it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's when. It's like, okay, yeah, whatever, Dad, if like you're saying it to me, but it's when he was just talking to like these random fucking people.
Was he talking to them?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he was like trying to start a conversation about it with other people.
Yeah, it's just like they don't want to fucking hear this.
What did they say?
They were just they you could tell they was uncomfortable. You could tell that they was trying to look away.
I didn't realize they were trying to like. Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's just this poor fucking couple trying to get like a fucking Subway, and he's.
And it was talking to the. What color were they?
They was coloured. The couple.
What color?
They were. It wasn't like black. It was
they weren't like.
It was brown. Like. Like maybe like Hispanic, like kind of Mexican kind of.
Okay, yeah.
But fucking hell.
That's funny that he was trying to start a conversation.
He just kept bringing it up, just all throughout the day, and it's like it's been and gone. It hasn't affected you in any fucking way.
Well, clearly it has, Kieran. It's his fucking street. He's seething. I think he has all those guns or whatever. I think what we got to do is really make an army.
We're not making an army.
No, because he's got the fucking weaponry. He's got the hate in his heart. I never wanted to admit this, but I have hate in my heart. I have fucking hate in my heart, Kieran.
Do you know who else had hate in their heart?
Who?
Hitler.
Well, that's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
No.
He started World War II. He did some insane shit. We can start World War III. I mean, he's already almost starting.
Yeah.
With this Palestine shit, and they sent those bombers over. Did you see those go over? Dude, we could be on the forefront of we could get these things up because honestly, starting World War One. All it took was those guys to try and assassinate that guy. But I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened.
But someone did an assassination or some shit, like that. We just gotta fight. We gotta do something. And it's not necessarily for your dad. It sounds more of like a political thing. You know, he's like quite upset and racist.
Yeah.
For me, all I know is that I am angry. You know what I mean? It's more of just an emotion for me, and I don't know where to put the anger. I have hate deep within me, and it's like, you know, when people, you know, they have like love in their heart, and they want to start a family, or they want to like.
You have hate in your heart, and you want to kill a specific.
Yes, yes, because it wouldn't count if I was just killing willy-nilly. I need to pick a target to bully for maximum fucking hate.
Like Hitler did with the Jews.
Exactly, I'm not going to go Jews, I'm a Jew.
And the gays and the disabled.
Those can be ones that I will... Jews are...
I thought he was gay.
And disabled, actually.
And disabled.
So I can't go for the Jews, gays, or disabled.
Maybe we should go with the whites.
I'm kind of a bit white, but I'm also a bit black.
Yeah, you are, like... like if you compare us on camera,
I have the afro.
Like if you look in the camera, just like look, there's like dark and then light.
Yeah, I have been tanning a bit.
I don't go outside, and it is very obvious.
Because you're as pale as you are everywhere, which
Yeah.
is really funny, and it's the middle of summer.
When we was in Peterborough, my sister was like, they came in like the shopping centre, like she literally, as she walked up to me, is like, I could spot you from the second I walked through the doors from
You're
how
so white.
pale you are compared to everyone I was standing with. I was like, okay, great, thanks. I grabbed like a fucking light.
I can imagine your sister saying that.
Yeah.
She's a meanie. But you have a heart condition.
I do have a heart condition.
Look how look at my. I'm so sweaty, and it's just my hair is so prominent from being. You can see how it's curling.
Are you
from
like
the sweat.
jealous of like my lack of hair?
I like being hairy.
Really?
I do. I like being. I like it. I feel like it probably. No, this is me making shit up. I was gonna say like it stops me from getting cut. You know.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
bullshit.
probably not. I think it'd have to be a bit more than that.
I think like the hairiest part of me is my legs, 100%.
Your legs' hair is as long as my leg hair, but not as thick.
Yeah,
It's as long. Yeah.
but it's not. Yeah, it's not as thick.
Do you have toe hair?
I do have a little bit of toe hair.
Yeah.
I'll get my toes out.
I have a bit of toe hair.
I'll get my feet out.
Shall we show them to the camera?
Yeah. Free foot pics.
Okay. Look. No, stick it in there. Where's your toe hair? If you can see it.
You probably really can't. It is there though. Look, you just gotta look really closely. Look at the fucking comparison.
I got
It's
hobbit
where,
feet.
It's where I dropped something on my toe, and like it caused blood, and there's just like dead blood under my.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I did the other day?
What?
I did. Hold up. I did one of those where I grab. You know, I go to grab something quick
Yeah.
and caught my thumb like this way on something. I bent my thumbnail back. You know that one.
Oh yeah.
And it peeled back a bit, you know, so it's now it's like shorter than the other nail now. I had to cut it back more.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yes, it's not good.
Have you ever had an ingrown toenail?
Yes, and it turned into an infection.
It fucking hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. My toe went green.
Oh god,
Yeah.
mine didn't go that bad. I don't know if I've told you the story, but it happened like during the flight to Chicago. I was going to visit my grandparents, and I remember like I went up into my room after we just got back from the airport, and like I was like walking on my foot. I was like, man, that really hurts. So I took it off, and I was like looking, and like it was all like swollen up. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like pushing. I was like, man, that's really sore. And I was like, Mum, my toe really hurts. And like she looks, she's like, yeah, it looks like you got like an ingrown toenail. Like you got an infection. I was like, oh.
And your mum was like, right, put it in some rotten food.
No, this was worse. She was like, she called my dad and was like, oh yeah, we need to get a pin in that. And we both know how much I love needles.
Yeah, fuck.
So me hearing, yeah, we're gonna have a pin shoved in your like toe to squeeze out the fucking pus. You know how in America they got basements?
Yeah.
I was took down to the basement.
What, of what? Of your
My
grandparents?
grandparents' house.
Why'd they have to take you to the basement?
Because I was already like crying. Bonk. I was already crying and like being a little bit loud. So they took me down, and like there was already like a sofa and like a bed and that down there. They basically laid me on the sofa like this.
Did they force? How old were you?
I couldn't have been that young. I don't think I was that old either. I think maybe like just turned teenager, but I don't think I was at Abbey yet.
Okay, so you were like...
So I was laid down.
You were like 10, 11.
Yeah, so I was like laid down on the sofa. I had Courtney like fully like laid across me, pinning me down. And then my dad like wrapped his arms around my foot so I couldn't move my legs. Like, so like I was like wrapped like this so he could jab the pin in. You look fucking traumatized. I was screaming. Like,
you didn't want any of this to happen.
I didn't want any of this to happen, no.
So they were like, well, we gotta fucking restrain him.
We're gonna do it, yeah. So my dad had like lock of my feet so I couldn't move them anywhere. So I was like, I couldn't even like kick. And then, yeah, I had...
Did you just not have insurance or something? Why didn't you go to the doctors? Why can they just...
Yeah, I had insurance.
Why did they not just take you to the doctors? Why do they have to fucking take you to the basement? Whole family restraining you in the basement.
Well, my whole family is my dad and my sister. My mum and like the grandparents stayed upstairs. But yeah, apparently from upstairs it sounded like I was being brutally murdered. And that was in the basement with the door shut.
Fucking hell, Kieran. I mean, that is insane. Like, of course, okay, of course, it doesn't matter if you're afraid of needles or not. If someone fucking said, right, we're restraining you in the basement, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if you're taking me down there to tickle me. I'm gonna scream. You're restraining me. What the fuck, Kieran?
Yeah, it was not fun.
What? Did you still trust your parents? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I must do. But... yeah, apparently I was like screaming and like crying, like my eyes were just full of tears. So I was just constantly just screaming and crying, like with my sister fucking pinning me down.
I know they meant well, but that's not right. That is fucked.
I mean, at the end of the day, it did help because obviously it cleared out the infection. But Jesus fucking Christ, it was traumatic.
I think for the sake of, your sanity and your trust in your parents to, fucking, I guess, not fucking restrain you and give you... It's like... That to me is like... It's something you just shouldn't do to someone is against their will restrain them and force them into something. I think that is like actually fucked.
It makes it worse though because of like those kind of incidents. Now... if, like, something painful happens, I'll Google it first. I won't tell my parents. Like,
absolutely. And don't tell them shit.
And
Jesus Christ. They're going to come over and restrain you.
It happened just after Christmas and just before we went to Florida. So I have a really bad habit of biting my nails.
And how old were you here?
This was this year.
Okay.
So, like, I'm an adult. And I think it was this thumb. And I basically bit my nail, but it was already, like, really low. And, it basically like pulled out, like it basically pulled so far back, it basically caused the nail to grow back in. So it's an ingrown nail, but not on my toe, and it was really sore. I was like, man, that really hurts. And I googled it. I was like, oh fuck, I could have another fucking infection. I knew straight away that's gonna mean a pin, and yeah, I just kind of dealt with it. I was like eating like weirdly. I just like wouldn't have anything on my thumb, and I just dealt with it. And it wasn't until...
Did it go away?
It wasn't until we was like on the way to the airport. No, it was actually when we actually got into Florida. Well, it wasn't until we got into Florida I told my parents, but on like the way up to the airport is when I told Shawnee, and she was like, "This is what you fucking get for biting your nails." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." And then my parents were like, my dad instantly was like, "Oh, you gotta stick a pin in it." I was like, "I'm not sticking a pin in it." My mum, she's a little bit more like, "Look, go to Walmart, pick up like this antiseptic cream, which is really good."
I'm so glad your dad wasn't anywhere near you.
Yeah, because he would have wanted to put a pin in it. He was a fucking psychopath. Like when I first started like getting spots and like blackheads, like I didn't know, obviously. I don't know if when you first got a spot, you didn't know how to pop it.
Yeah. My parents would pop them my mom would do it, but like it wouldn't bother me that much. You know, I wasn't.
Same kind of thing, but it would bother me, and it was being the same kind of scenario of restraints.
Here's the thing: if I mean, actually, I don't know. I'd like to think that my parents wouldn't restrain me if I didn't want my shit pops.
Yeah.
But I am remembering. I have memories of my mum restraining me, but I think maybe I was younger and maybe it was like, I think it was like combing my hair, you know, getting the knots out.
Yeah.
And I, to this day, like, you remember when my hair was really long?
God,
That's what's affected me is like the fucking, my sensitive scalp. And I think it's just because, yeah, my mum would just fucking rip it out, you know, it's like, and it would just be, you know,
that sounds fucking
an
painful.
hour of constant pain, you know.
Why would she comb it?
Otherwise it goes to dreads. You do need to keep it combed, and I would just be, I don't want to. Right, no, we're doing it. Oh fuck,
man.
But I don't know. I never had someone fucking take me to a basement and like lay on top of me and
I think that's probably the most extreme. But yeah, when I started getting spots and like blackheads, my dad would basically like pin me on his lap with like one arm like holding my head. Oh, that's why you like
biceps.
Yeah, and he would like squeeze my skin to like pop my spots. It's like, I don't want to deal with this, and I just remember my face being so sore afterwards because like he would go for the spots that are like, you know how it would just be like a red lump, like there wouldn't be like a head. Like I know I've got some spots here coming.
They would go for the ones that aren't even ready.
Yeah. And it fucking hurts so much. And he'd be so relentless. Like, I'd shout, like, ow. And he would just, like, stop being a wuss and just keep fucking doing it. Yeah.
Kieran.
I'm glad I'm out.
I'm glad free. You're out. And I'm you know...
I'm free.
I don't know if I ever talked about the time... I think I almost did this episode about, you know, your parents leaving fucking chicken out. And,
yeah.
I was like, I basically just said, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad. You can't leave chicken out for like 3 days."
So mad.
Like it literally, chicken wrapped up in paper on the side for 2-3 days, right?
Yeah. So like we'd order Chinese like on the Saturday night, and like the leftover chicken balls, they'd just like roll up the paper bag and just leave it on the top of like the cooker. They were not in the cooker, just on the top, like on like the countertop. And then, like, the next day, I'd, like, have it for lunch, because I just thought it was normal. They're just like, yeah, just blast it in the microwave, make sure it's piping hot.
And to be fair, you'd never get ill.
I would never get ill.
But the thing is there's a very high chance you could get ill, and if you do, it would be very bad.
Yeah.
And I just said, like, look, they're like, don't tell us how to fucking do it, it's pissing me off. And I'm like, all right, well... Now you're arguing back. I'm gonna argue back, you know. And so I'm there in the sitting room, fucking yelling at me, and I'm in there. Like,
I was in the kitchen,
and I was just I think I was just making jokes. Wasn't I?
Yeah,
like,
you was.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hungry, but all your food's rotting. Like, you know,
yeah. So why didn't you have it in the fridge? I was just going, Oliver, please stop.
I'm like. What are you telling me how to fucking run our kitchen? I'm like, well, you know, it's just you don't want to like get food poisoning. Like you're gonna die. You know, you should probably put this in the fridge. You
could just hear how pissed off they was. Like I wasn't even in the same room as them, and I could hear my mum just seething. And like you left, and then I straight away went back into the kitchen with Shawnee. I was like, I do not want to be anywhere near them right now. And
yeah. What did they say when I left?
They didn't say anything.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
No. But when I was in the kitchen, they obviously finished whatever there was watching, and they came out, and they always used to go out for a cigarette before they went to bed. And yeah, Mum just walked straight through, did not say fuck a word to me. And we'd been out for like, the whole day.
Why is she pissed off with you?
Fuck knows. Like,
fuck's sake, I'm the one... And look, if it was anything else, like, you know...
Would you mind if I got a drink?
Oh shit, go for it. Shall we do a break?
Yeah, just because I have so much more to add.
Sup, niggas? We're back.
I've just opened the windows.
Wide open, right here. And it's like 10 p.m.
Is it 10 p.m?
Yeah, coming up to.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, you live here, you know.
Yes, I do live here.
And I don't. I'm going to try to restrain, but the thing is, I want to be funny and edgy, you know, and
I know.
I'm not very funny unless I say the N-word repeatedly. It's the only way I can be funny, Kieran.
I wouldn't mind it, but there's just a lot of people around here.
What kind of people?
Black people.
Oh, okay. So...
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, please.
No, Kieran had to open the windows, fighting his fear of spiders because it's so ungodly hot in here. And, like, getting up, doing this is an issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Yeah, it's just leaving sweat.
Yeah, yeah.
I've opened, like, 2 windows upstairs.
Can I just check your mic a second? Is it alright? Yeah, hold on.
Okay, for, like, the next period, you're
Go on, let's give it a smell. It's a quick smell.
I'm not smelling your fart!
Kieran.
That's fucking disgusting.
I can't believe it. It stayed in the microphone for so fucking long, that fart. Kieran, wait, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I promise.
That fucking stank. You dirty bastard.
I fired in the mic, and you held it for like 5 seconds, and then I smelled it after 5 seconds. The fart was still inside of the mic after 5 seconds.
I mean, I smelt it from over there. Not even from the mic.
Just from the air. Well, the windows are open. It'll get pulled out.
Fucking hope so. That shit stank. Where was I going?
We were talking about your dad. Talking about the food poisoning.
The chicken. Oh yeah, I was just going with. Yeah, I don't think they really like you anymore.
I don't think they're very good people. I'm sorry. I mean, I would get on with them for the sake of you, but then also I kind of wouldn't. You know, when they're like, when I'm like, something I'm really funny about, which is I'm really funny about. If it was something else, I probably wouldn't have got so worked up. But it's, you know me, like if, like even here, I'm like checking the dates on things.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily, you know that I'm not trying to run your kitchen or anything like that. You just know that I'm
retarded.
I'm retarded, and I need to see for myself that okay, this is within date.
That's why it's just easier to say, alright, let's go out for food.
Yeah, because then I don't see that they put out of date shit in everything all the fucking time. But you know, it's like when it was that, and your parents already, you know, they don't like me already, and then they do this thing where it's like, fucking hell, you're leaving chicken on the side in paper for days and then eating it.
Yeah,
like it's like I feel almost like obligated to be like, look,
this is wrong.
This is wrong. As much as like I wish I could say I don't care about your parents' health, or I don't want them to get food. I don't want anyone to get food poisoning.
Yeah, it's not a fun time.
I don't want you to get food poisoning.
Yeah,
I don't want you to live in a house where this is fucking.
I think you was mainly concerned for my health.
Yeah, because I was like,
theirs.
oh, fucking hell, and so I could just tell that you wouldn't give a shit, and I'm like, fuck, Kieran, this is. But you know, anyway,
in a household like that, it's just easier to accept it than fight it.
Yeah, I see that, and I saw you trying to tell me to stop fighting it, but I forgot that they would be upset with you because of what I would say. I just thought, no, I can say my piece and then leave. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, and then I had to deal with the fucking aftermath.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. I feel like if you ever die, it's going to be because your parents kill you because of me.
Yes.
Like, let's send your mum one too many thumbs up emojis.
Yeah. I think ever since the whole stolen phone thing, I don't think they've really liked you. Which is wild, because they know you're like my best friend in a cutesy way.
Oh.
Yeah.
My parents know you're my best friend.
Oh. Oh, so gay.
But I didn't even steal a phone. phone, and they know that I didn't steal it. Don't they now know that I didn't steal it?
They now know.
But they still don't like me.
Yeah, and like the whole thing with my the work group that happened recently. Like I told my mum about that.
Oh yeah.
And my mum sided with the work person.
So we won't mention names, I guess. But
Yeah.
I'm in a chat with Kieran and his friends from work, and someone put in the chat, "Oh, everyone in this chat is welcome to come to this thing," and I said, "Oh, I might go."
Yeah.
And then one of them was like, "Oh shit, no, we forgot Oliver's in that chat. Can we?"
And then they basically messaged me at midnight going, "Hey, I might uninvite Oliver." I was like, "Okay, why are you telling me? Like, I'm not Oliver."
Well, because I'm just hoping that maybe you could just tell them, and then obviously you screenshot that and send
Yeah.
me. And so I think I did a pretty funny bit. They put in, "Oh, everyone's welcome to this." So I said, "I might come. I may have to come. I will probably have to come." And then as soon as I realized that they didn't want me, I said, or one guy didn't want me.
Yeah.
I put, "I may not come. I can't come. I may have to not come."
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny.
And then he messaged me like after that because I kind of left him on red, and he was like, "Was that you?" And then I went, "Oh no, did you not speak to him?"
Oh, how does he know?
Yeah.
That must have freaked him out.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Okay, I guess God intervened. And
Yeah.
now he can't come. Great. No, but then he did message me and say,
Yeah.
"Thanks for not coming. It's just..."
Was it an AI type of message? Because initially he did say, he did joke in asterisks opens ChatGPT, and I went, "No, don't do that to him."
Honestly, it's not a big... If he didn't want me to come, he didn't have to use ChatGPT. Just tell me, look...
Yeah, just
tell me.
genuine about it. Yeah, don't be an asshole about it. And then the next day, he makes a new chat and titles it the other chat. And then the first message he puts in is "I made this. If you know, you know."
So I don't understand. If you know what,
And I just did the raising eyebrow emoji.
If you know what, what.
He made a chat that didn't have you.
So for thing. Whatever. I mean, look, I don't work with you guys, and the times they've seen me, I've been probably pretty silly.
I think he's only seen you once.
He's seen me 3-4 times.
You've seen them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because whenever I hang out with you and your work friends, he's there, right?
I don't think he's there all the time.
I've definitely seen him 2-3 times. And I ran into him once just before I started filming a video. And I was dressed in a suit. And I was hanging out with this girl that I probably seemed like a scallywag. Is that right?
Scallywag?
She was really fucking high. And she was we were about to just go off on one, and I probably didn't say much crazy stuff. And I was like, "Oh, we're about to film a crazy..." You've seen my videos, I'm about to go crazy. And
yeah,
I think it was because the event was at his local, right?
Yeah.
So I think I get it. He wants to maintain control of his little corner of the world, and he doesn't want some insane person insaning it up, which I wouldn't have done. I would have just hung out. But,
yeah. And even when we've gone to the pub, you've never acted crazy.
Not really. The reason I go crazy, the reason at my local I might be a bit more boisterous is because
it's your local. Everyone kind of knows you.
I'm more comfortable at this. As much as there are people there at odds with me for that, there are people there who, equally like me for those reasons. If that makes sense. The gang that I actually go there to meet, they
find that funny.
There's a reason they invite me out whenever they're there. It's because
they enjoy your company.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that bad if he doesn't want me to. Come to. It's
literally all it was as well was just getting pizza from a van. And probably just sitting outside and eating said pizza.
Yeah. it'd be a bit weird. You know, I don't know. I guess because I'm employed, but I'm basically unemployed, and so it's like whenever there's something happening, I'm just like, oh, I'll do that.
Yeah.
You know, as long as it's far enough in the future, I'm gonna be free.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, yeah, and I don't know, whatever. It didn't bother me, and I think I appreciate that you stuck up for me though. But
yeah.
It's whatever. I barely know him, and maybe that's why he wants to keep it to just.
Yeah. I guess he could have just gone about it in a better way.
Yeah. First of all, he shouldn't have had his partner put in a chat that I was in. That was a bit silly, but you know, maybe they just forgot that I was in it. Or do you think it's because they forgot, or do you think it's because because she was alright with me coming, then he wasn't?
I think she was okay.
I'll believe it. Don't worry.
Believe it. She was all right with you coming because when you came last and saw them last would be when we went for pizza and you took me home.
Who took you home?
You.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say.
You sat next to her and like you was just like yapping away and like we had a good conversation about my weird eating habits and like she gets on with us.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you think he has a problem with you too?
I don't think so. Like he's never really had a problem with me. Like he'll talk to me, about like random stuff, like when we at lunch and stuff. But yeah, I would say if it's got to be one of them, it would be him.
Okay. That's fair enough. I mean,
because I don't think she goes out to like. I don't think she's very extroverted, like going out to pubs and that kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
So I think that's main like. It's like his like manly thing, like oh yeah, I'll go to the pub. Yeah. There's some pub pals.
I guess I don't get it because like with my local, I guess it's like I would invite anyone to come along, and if they're their own person, they can do it. Like I invited Denver down to my local.
Yeah.
And you know, she was actually really quiet and quite shy, but like, you know, I wouldn't have minded if she went fucking crazy, got kicked out. Like, yeah, I wouldn't. It's like, okay, well, that's you, you know.
Yes, her own person.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
But you know, I guess some people are more like, okay, well, he invited Oliver down, and then Oliver was getting a bit rowdy. He had a drink or two, and you know, and then,
yeah.
So maybe it's just a cliquey pub. I don't know.
Yeah, that is this Friday.
And so, sorry. So yeah, you told your parents about that, and they sided with.
Yeah, they sided with him. And I was just like, I literally went, no, you was meant to side with Oliver. It was like, I was like, well, don't let him get in the way of like your work friends. They're good friends. Like, yes, but Oliver is my like longest friend.
Don't get the bad friend get in the way of the work friend, the good friends. Oh.
Yeah. Fuck him.
No. Hey, look, there's different types of people, and not everyone's gonna get along. I was
talking about my parents.
Oh yeah, fuck them. Yeah. I was gonna say them maybe, you know. I really hope that now you don't live with them that you can get along a bit better.
Yeah, I think I do. I think because we see each other maybe like once a week or so. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Like the one thing that will annoy me is when they come round and like they'll start doing things. Like I didn't ask them to. Like wasn't the time they like just gone. It was the time before last. Like I think my hobs had like a couple of crumbs or something. It was like it had grease marks on it. Like my dad just like took it upon himself to just take it apart and then just fucking clean it. It's like, well, I appreciate you cleaning my house for free, but at the same time, I am an adult. This is my house. Please don't do that. And then that one thing that really pisses me off.
It's such a fucking dad thing to do. Just like
my dad, like my mum, mainly my dad will come in here and like run his finger along like these shelves, like if a bit of dust comes on it, it's like, oh, you need to dust your shelves, Kieran. You need to keep on top of that. It's like, why? Is the king coming over? Am I having a house inspection? And then I've got a bit of like plaster dust like on the floor from where I had my ceiling redone, like still there. So I'm fucked. I can't be bothered to hoover. That's effort.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Why haven't you swept that up? Why haven't you hoovered anywhere?" And I was like, I just haven't.
You have them doing tasks around here, though, don't you? You have them. Do they still do that? I feel like
No, not as much.
At first they were coming over to kind of like
just
do
do random things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think now I don't think they can be fucked.
Yeah, they realise like,
Yeah.
oh, we're not getting anything out of this.
Yeah.
So
Well, you say that, but like every time they came over for like a day and was like helping like in the garden, and like when my dad and my brother were doing the shed roof, my mum was doing like gardening. Like in the evening, I was like, okay, like I'll order us all a Chinese. And, like it wasn't cheap Chinese as well. It was like 4 of us. So that's
Right.
like 50, 60 quid Chinese.
yeah,
So,
what
like,
the fuck? You know,
I was feeding them.
oh, they should come over and you just tell them, look, I'm ordering a Chinese. Want to come over and
Do more housework for me.
yeah, yeah. It is funny how like you earn more money than Kieran. You could just turn them into your kind of like
I think me and my mum are on the same kind of wage, but I earn more than my dad.
yeah, more than your dad. Okay, good. Oh, but, okay. So cumulatively, they make a lot.
Which
more
is
than
funny
you.
because my dad's been at that job for longer than I've been alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he upset about that?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
To be fair, I would be upset about that.
Like your son earning more than you.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Kieran, I remember when I fucking restrained you and poked with needles. And now look at you. I'm never gonna earn more than my dad. I'm never gonna earn more than probably anyone. I'm just gonna. What I want to do is make just enough to fuel my car and keep it from falling apart,
Yeah.
and then live in that.
I had such a false illusionment like of you. Like I never really understood because like when I first met you and obviously came around to your house, I was like, man, Oliver's got a fucking massive house.
Yeah, it used to be 2 houses. I don't want to brag.
But like from my point of view, I didn't know it was 2 houses. So like, man, it's a fucking massive ass house. And then like you just like every time I'd come over, would like go to like the Chinese shop or like you just go to the spa, and you'd always just have money. I'm like, man, he's fucking minted.
It's because I earn exactly what I spend.
I was under the I was always under the illusion like, yeah, all this fucking minted.
Yeah.
But
But then did you think, wait, but hold on, he works like max like 16 hours.
oh, this was before you got a job. This was like maybe like before we was employed.
I've always done a bit of work for my dad here and there, and then as well, like my parents are very generous. You know, if we wanted to get food, they'd just buy us money. You know,
Yeah.
so
That's
it's
why
like-
I always feel a bit awkward because like obviously I work full time and then like when I go over to like your dad's to like help a meal, like, oh, let's go get some lunch, and they're like, I just pick up like a meal deal, like, oh, I'll get it. It's like, no, it's all right.
yeah, my dad's very generous. He's very, very generous. He'll
Oh,
always
okay.
like, yeah, good luck trying to pay for a meal around my dad. Yeah, he's really nice with that, and he'll literally, like, you know, I'll be going to get food for myself,
Yeah.
and I, you know, if he's there, I'll like ask him, "Oh, do you want anything?" And he'll just be like, "Yeah, yes, I do, and here's the money for yours and my thing." You know, it's like, you know, I'm like, well, I did have money for it, but all right, you know, fucking hell.
Yeah, I guess at that point you don't turn it down.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like holy shit. But
Yeah. Which is really funny because when me and my dad went to Subway, my dad just got his and I paid for my own.
oh, you make more money than him.
Yeah.
I mean, I work. I do not work that much, and I could work more.
No, I respect your lifestyle. Like, I know it like in the eyes of my parents, like fucking terrible. Like only working like a 2-hour shift a week. That's nothing.
That is ridiculous. So that some weeks I do 2.5 hours.
It's funny, but in like you see it through, if you like look through your eyes, like you work to pay for your car and then just enjoy yourself. That is literally it.
Yeah, I probably should work towards something. I mean, here's the thing, is that I do have savings.
Yeah.
I at one point did.
So I was scratching my balls.
It's hot. I did at one point work quite a bit, and I have savings. I think, you know, my parents also put money aside for me when I was growing up. You know,
Yeah,
like
I had one of those.
Yeah. So I've still got all of that money. I've still got like a couple grand from when I did save.
Yeah.
And I don't touch that. You know what I mean? I've done that and I keep that. But now I'm like, okay, now I work, you know, oh shit, I did 10 hours this week, so I've got, you know, it's not that, you know,
Yeah.
I've got like what would that be, like 120 quid to spend on, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll pay for fuel and go somewhere or whatever, you know what I mean? And so I'm not really building up money, but I do really appreciate having a lot of free time and basically being able to film loads and not edit. But I think if I start to edit, you know, that could maybe make me having free time
worth it.
Yeah. I should also
Have you done any more editing? I guess not.
We can take the picture now.
That's a no.
Yeah, no, I think I would like to work more hours at Domino's because I really do like driving. And you know,
it's a shame I couldn't come with you. I told Shawnee about
so
that.
Cool. If you could get, it's because of the insurance. It's just fucking. It's not allowed.
So like, what if I like hid in the boot?
Yeah. Or maybe if I park far away.
I just no,
it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. There's because like sometimes when you pull up, sometimes you get into a constant when there's like a lot of pizzas going out, and then you pull up, then they give you one immediately, so they'll just.
If I just get out like up the road.
Hold up. Might work. Yeah. So up the road from from the pizza.
I just get out, and I just like stand around.
Yeah, and then I can sit in the car while you go out and deliver the pizza, and you can get whatever tips, you know.
Oh no, I just come for the company.
Yeah, you don't need my shrapnel.
I don't need your change.
I had a lady the other week say, "Oh, sorry, it's all in 50p's." I was like, "That's fine," and it was 150p, and the rest were like Caribbean dollars. It's like, not 50p's.
She just found some coins. Like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. I think she thought they were 50p's. I was like, it was the first tip I'd had all day, and I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Do you get tips often?
No, I've only got like probably if I do a long shift, I'm likely to get a tip, but like, nah, not really.
Damn.
Nah. Like if I'm doing a 2.5 hours, I'm not getting any tips. I really like long shifts. Like I did a 4 or 5 hour one the other week, and it's like, fuck yeah, I'm just driving. I love driving, and I think I should.
Do you get like your fuel paid for?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, and some because my car's very low powered. So I'm like constantly. I don't know exactly how much more I'm making, but you know I'll basically use the money they pay for my fuel.
Yeah.
So like I'll do the shift and they'll pay me. They'll say, oh, you got earned a tenner in fuel, and then I'll put a tenner in after the shift. And it goes up more than what it was when I started, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So I know for sure that they're paying me more than... so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd happily tag along.
Fuck
get
yeah.
out. That'd be funny.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean... No, that's not going to happen.
No. Oh, shit. It's at the end of a pod. No one's this far in.
There's someone at my work... who, Scarlett, if you're listening to this, you're a fucking freak. Okay, you stalk the shit out of me. She knows everything about me. She got a tattoo of me,
Scarlet, if you're trying to steal my men, I will kill you.
I don't think it's like...
I will pour rat poison into your lungs. Anyway.
I'm gonna nigger rape. Just in general.
Is she black?
No.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't do. God, no. No, I would just find a nigger. But I don't think it's a stealing thing, or I think it's just a real. It's like a real creepy obsession. Like is nothing like sexual about it at all. It's purely driven by like I didn't quite get it in between my legs in time.
Yeah, I felt very like toward the back.
I think it started with just. Have you seen that movie? Where the writer gets kidnapped.
I know exactly what you're on about. There's that scene, isn't
Misery.
when he's like gets sledgehammered.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's this movie called Misery, and he gets kidnapped, because he's a famous writer, gets taken in, and she's like, "Oh, I'll help you recover." I think it's that, like just admiration.
Sorry, I was killing a mosquito. I got it because there's its wings.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know where the body is though. Yeah. That's concerning me that mosquitoes are getting in, so I might close the window.
So, thanks for watching, guys.
Sorry, you was in the middle of a misery thing.
No. I'm too miserable to continue.
You're just talking about your boss, basically.
My shift manager. She's not my boss.
Shift manager.
She's a fucking psycho, and she's probably watching this right now. She stalks the shit out of me, and I hate her.
There is no way she sits through your entire podcast.
I think she does. I actually think.
Okay, she's nuts. She's nuts.
And that goes for anyone else listening right now. You're fucking nuts for putting up with this shit. It's 2 hours of rambling. There was a 30-minute segment where I explained that I got beer chucked over me.
Yeah, why are you still here? Like, go to bed.
In general, kill yourself. Why are you still here?
I was going to say go to bed.
Scarlet specifically.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself. Hopefully, Scarlet, you're using this to help sleep. I think she said she did that at one point. So if you are, I'm hoping this subliminally...
You're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
No, I love you, Scarlet. You know that I don't think you're crazy.
No, you're going to die. You're going to die. We're going to fucking kill you, Scarlet. I'm going to fucking kill you. Anyway.
I think this is 118. No, maybe... Yeah, I think it was 118. Do you want one?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold up. That was the blank.
Oh.
You can have that one.
Wow, thank you.
We'll do...
I like how we did a photo that wasn't a photo. That's funny.
They'll never get fucking seen. There you go.
Thank you. I like adding these to my fridge. It's like I've got my own little podcast wall, but on my fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You probably have most of the ones that I have on my wall because you're...
Yeah.
All right. See you guys soon.
I died.
What was that? Jesus Christ.
I inhaled lungs into my air into my stomach till I burped, but it didn't come back up.
Oh, your belly now.
Oh man.
Dude, that was a good fucking pod.
That was really good. Oh, please come out.